Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and we are doing the second part to Hunt a Killer, Mallory Rock. Got the second box in, so here's the stuff from the first box. Remember, we got the Mariners Lodge Hotel EpiPen.
The weapon.
That is the murder weapon.
Yep, which is this, the coaster. I still have no idea what it's about.
It's a coaster.
We still have her obituary with, of course, her very sincere husband's eulogy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he cared so much.
You can't tell someone how to grieve.
Well, I can tell when someone's a bad actor. And then we got all this other stuff that we'll pull out the old Mapperino. We succeeded last month, so let's see if we can keep that going. I'm very curious if this is permanent.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, no, it actually...
Well, mostly, because remember we tried to give a little...
The old smudgerino?
Yeah, the
all
old
right.
smudgerino.
So... Oh, wait, no, here's a note. Here's a notebook.
No, well, I don't know. We're scared to write in that one, remember?
No, this literally is a notebook.
I can't wait till we find the thing that's like, you destroyed evidence.
The Navigator's Cult.
Yeah. Just kill them if they talk funny. Kill them if they are off color.
No, we're not Mormon. Thank you. Oh, this cult might be.
Marry 8-year-old girls.
No, Devin, you gotta leave children.
Leave children.
The growth.
Alright, episode 2. This month, your package contains 9 items. We have an enamel pin.
Ooh.
Is that a...
Doodads.
There's no way this is part of it.
Well, maybe they're just giving you doodads.
I think they are. Because...
Yeah, it's gotta be like a suit. Whoa, what's in there?
Something's jingle-jangling.
Out.
Jingle jingling.
Rips everything.
That was part of the clue. Okay, so we got Hendricks Group. We got this is best Jody. Jody's Note.
Oh, thanks, Jody.
We got that. We got a bunch of other stuff. Oh shit! We got a rock that says Hope.
Hope Rock.
A crystal?
I swear to God. Hold on. Oh, there's others. Oh, a crumpled note. That's on here as well.
Neat.
And then let's see if we can put that back in here.
The fish hook.
We have a necklace.
Don't feel the rock.
It's nice and smooth.
Oh, it says so. The necklace is actually part of this. I don't think the rock
Yeah,
is.
it's actually an anal hook.
Oh, how sexy. They know what I like. Okay, let's read this first. Detective. The last time I saw Beth, she was fidgeting with the damn stone so much she almost dropped it in her coffee. Funny that the only real evidence of her murder is labeled Hope. That is funny. I'm not sure how the stone will help, but I figured it'd be of more use to you than to me right now. I already showed it to Sully. For once, he agreed with me. Said that they must have been wrong about Ballantyne's bluff. But even with that, he can't reopen the case. Convincing Sully of anything is like teaching a rock to jump. I did, finally, get him to bring me some paperwork about Beth from the police department. But we still need more.
Gotta crack it.
Wait,
Gotta
who was
open it up.
playing
There's
with
something
the...
inside.
Who was playing with the stone?
Beth.
Beth is the sister.
Beth is the woman who died.
Okay, I wanted to make sure, because I
Gwen
wrote...
is the sister.
Okay.
It's Gwenathan.
Not...
Gwynethan?
Yeah. Joey and Ruby have been staying with Jody and Martin. Joey and Ruby have been staying with Jody and Martin. Seemed Joey wanted to be even closer to his parents. Since their house is empty now, I was able to get into Beth's home office. From what I can tell, she was the last person in there. Beth was always a freak, so I know. Beth was always a neat freak, so I'm sure she'd hate how I treated her office. I went through everything. I tore out her planner page from the day she died and grabbed whatever looked out of place. A note from Jody, an obnoxiously loud flyer, and a necklace wrapped in a note from Sam Gundy to Joey. Not sure what happened.
Sam Gundy to
Yeah,
Joey.
there's-
Is that with a necklace?
Yeah, there's other
which the
previous-
necklace on it is a little heart, and it says...
So this is the old stuff?
Yes, that is the old stuff. We can keep all that organized, like, in the same box.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, yeah. Not sure what happened there, but I can't believe that whack job still asked Joey for favors. I've also added some new items to the shared desktop. To access the virtual desktop, the password is still Porter, but Michelle said I could change the password for our case file, so it's now Siegel. All right, let's get into
Seagull.
Okay, log in. Continue. I don't know where it went. Take me to the store.
Bye.
Log in.
Shit.
Oh yeah, wants to sign in. Okay.
He's one of the founders, Gundy.
Uh-oh. Founders of what?
They're one of the founding
Oh,
families that started the Navigators Club.
Hot. Okay, password is Seagull.
The password.
Maybe it's not. Okay, maybe it's my password. I wish I had my laptop. God damn it.
We all wish you had your backpack.
Hey, I remembered it. Okay, Mallory Rock. So, desktop login. We should be on current episode 2! Mallory. Okay, Seagull. Enter. There we go. Okay. Oh, another playlist! Alright.
Okay.
So,
Read 'em out.
you'll find screenshots from our neighborhood forum on Good Fences. Beth was a moderator with her friend Leia. The Mallory Rock forum has been down for a bit. I've included Leia's email for more info. But Leia sent me admin-level screenshots of all the posts from the day Beth died. I've added Ruby's video, too. The other new item is a link to a cloud file service Beth was using called KeepSafe. It's password locked, and I think she was keeping her work on there. There might be some information there that can help. The one time I spoke to Michelle, she suggested that confirming Beth's timeline could help find and eliminate suspects. Whatever Beth was doing that Friday eventually led to her death, so I'm hoping that if we track her movements, we'll learn when she was killed.
So, figure out her timeline. That's our objective.
Yep. All I know is that Beth was supposed to meet me that afternoon at around 4:30 to talk about what to do with Mom. Beth didn't show up until 4:45. I was so annoyed that she kept me waiting, so I killed our mother.
For a whole 15 minutes. Fucking annoyed the shit out of
Ooh,
me.
man, I just lost it. And even when she got there, she was distant and distracted. It seems stupid now. I should have just asked what was wrong. I figured she just lost track of time, but Beth never forgets anything. She never forgot anyone. And that's why we can't forget about her. Everyone else on this godforsaken rock might have been willing to write her death off as an accident, but I know someone killed Beth. And now we have proof of where it happened. We just need to find out when it happened. If you can figure out her path that day, you might be able to narrow down the time frame of her murder. When you do, use the contact button on our virtual desktop to shoot me a message with the subject line time, and write the hour and minutes, like XXXX-XXXX in the body. Be really specific, to the minute, and no military time or any other weird stuff. I'm too stupid to know what military time is. I'll try to put together a list of suspects based on what we know so far. Let me know what you come up with. Okay.
Okay, so figure out the timeline.
Yeah, we'll figure out her,
So what she did after she met with her after 4:45? Or before?
That's a good question. So you might be able to narrow down the time frame of her murder.
Well,
I don't know. I don't think... She was supposed to meet at 4:30. It would have to be after, because she obviously still showed up.
Right. This says risk taker on it.
It does. It does. How much you want to bet that's the password to her,
Well, hey, we've got secret words.
Hey!
Oh,
no.
shit.
Wonderful.
Okay. So, Kat and I listened to the playlist.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good.
There were, like... well, there was a Beach Boys song that was good, because the Beach Boys slap. Hot take, Beach Boys are better than the Beatles.
Yeah, that's not a hot take. The Beatles are kind of bad.
And there's all my subscribers.
Yeah.
Fuck
Well,
the Beatles
first
and
The
fuck
Office.
The Office.
Listen,
Alright,
the Beatles are
screenshots. Solely
It's
text.
just all nudes.
Oh wait, no. This is still the same shit from season
Final Autopsy Report.
Why would we have new screenshots?
Because they said that we got new screenshots.
Okay. So this was a crumpled note sent to
Yes.
Joey from Gundry, right? Sam Gundy?
Gundy.
Sam Gundy.
From Joey.
No, to Joey
To
from
Joey.
Sam
I know
Gundy.
we are on current episode. Okay, 2. And what was the password was
And where'd she find this?
In her...
the note?
Yeah, the note in the crumpled
In her
necklace. Or the crumpled note on the necklace.
it was in her office.
Okay. Hi, Joey. Long time no see. Remind me, you're available for work, right? I was just taking a look around the shop, and not to be the wording here, not to be bummer, but it needs so much work done. It's unreal. Do you remember when your dad stopped by and offered to build up the shop at a discounted, respectable rate? That was the greatest help when I just started out. Other contractors are just quoting me way too high, and it's really been disrupting my inner peace lately. You know, I always try to keep calm, but they wouldn't even account for me being a small business owner. So there's little intermittent D's that's throwing me off here.
Maybe it's code.
It could be. A small business owner. I mean, don't they know it's always... There's another D. Huge risk to trust D. New company? Ridiculous. Anywho, I noticed a leak in Mother Island's storage room. Not that it matters, but there's still that patch I got last time when the corner of the ceiling was all droopy. I tried shining a light through it. I'm not sure if it's rain damage or what, but I'm worried about it carving in or damaging the herbs back there. Do you think your dad would be willing to come take a look at it? Maybe he'll know how to fix it permanently. Or, you know, if he's too far away, maybe you could come take a look at it yourself. I'm sure it's not even that big a deal. That's so code.
Is it?
Plug the leak. Kill.
I guess so.
Hey! Well, because who's Joey? Because we know
Joey's
Gundy-
the husband.
Yes.
Joey's her husband. Is Beth's husband.
Yep, and Jody and Mallory? No. Jody.
No, Mallory's the Rock.
Alright. So, okay. You're the...
Joey and Ruby, and then Jody and Martin. I think Jody and Martin are the parents.
Yes.
All right, so to get into
greatest
keepsafe,
risk.
Oh.
You're the greatest risk
Please tell me they're in a gay
I was
relationship. You're the greatest.
who Beth
willing
and
to take. You're the greatest risk I was willing to take.
Joey and Gundy are gay.
well,
Well, what? Change my mind. They're gay.
So code name. Yeah, did you write that?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, okay.
so the password to keepsafe is a I'm assuming 4-letter word. Years of light shift all things, even stone.
Oh.
I tried that. It didn't work. Wait.
What about Ipo?
Oh my god, we have to crack this open with this. Years of light shift all things, even stone.
No, you see, what you do is you hold it like this and you go.
Unless it's a number and it's 1851.
What was it? Years of light shift all things?
Yes.
See.
Damn it. That wasn't it.
Do you ever really look very hard at things that you want to find something and you're starting to stroke out because you're like, do these rocks spell a word?
So here's what we also got. We have the final autopsy.
Do you mind if I write on this?
No. Yeah, here, use that.
I just want to underline the D's.
Yeah, you do. Okay, so the final autopsy report is the physician was Harriet Bowes. Is he in our cult listing?
Can we get locked out of that?
I don't think so.
What if it's Joe?
Oh no, I'm just retarded. They're just A's.
You're an idiot.
I am an idiot.
Oh, are they the fancy A's?
They're fucked up. Looks like a D A.
Yeah.
It's not a Joey. It's not
Yeah, well,
Joey.
fuck Joey.
Don't touch my phone. I'm phone boy.
I'm the phone boy. I'm the
Okay,
phone boy.
so deceased adult female with fixed rigor mortis and post-mortem lividity. Mechanism of death is asphyxia due to drowning. Wounds consistent with blunt force trauma to the back of the head. The descendant was a Caucasian female who, for unknown reasons, ventured to Ballantine Bluff late Friday afternoon or evening. Her body washed ashore on North Beach and was discovered by boaters at approximately 11 a.m. the following morning. The body was caught on driftwood and found with most clothing intact. Post-mortem injuries on the body were found over or around any antemortem injuries. What's antemortem?
Before death?
Okay. The post-mortem injuries make it difficult to determine the exact circumstances of the fatality and are consistent with those found on bodies which decompose at sea and with the scavenging behavior of animals known to inhabit the area. Well, we know for a fact that she died on Vanishing Beach and then washed up over by that bluff.
Mm-hmm. Or they dumped her body. No. Yes, because that's where they found the stone on Vanishing Beach. So she was probably killed there.
Yeah. Yeah, because she was fiddling with it. Telephone conversations with Eric Kovacs, acting county coroner. At 12 p.m., a complete post-mortem examination was performed on the body of Elizabeth Ferris-Hendricks, whose identity was confirmed by an officer on the scene and later corroborated by the examiner via dental ID. Persons present for the autopsy were Timothy Lant, an autopsy assistant. We also got a sweet-ass diagram with a butt and some hot-ass feet. Mm-hmm. And the injury...
That's how I described those drawings.
And the injury is 3.81 centimeters by 1.21.
So a back of the head
That's
pierce.
really small.
3.81 what?
Centimeters by 1.21 centimeters. That's like that big.
So like an ice pick or something.
Oh shit! Yeah. I was thinking. I'm like, well, it can't be a bullet because there's no exit wound.
Gotta plug that leak.
Ice pick. That's an interesting.
Have you thought about ice spill?
Ice spell. Ice spell.
Or maybe it was this coaster. It's gonna be the coaster all along.
Yeah. So.
Can I have a paper?
Yeah. Have a paper.
Yeah, I just wanted to-
you're the nurse. You can have the sign.
Okay,
sign
yay!
ones.
Injury.
Okay, first of all, Jody's a big fucking bitch.
Yeah, we never go to the second decimal. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that seems a little like.
That seems a little extreme.
Yeah.
Was when Joey was giving his speech at her funeral, did we agree that it sounded like he was apologizing that like maybe he had done something to upset her?
Yeah.
I'm 100% positive he was having an affair with her.
With Beth?
No, that's his wife.
Yes. With who?
With Gundy. Are you kidding me? These two sit next to each
Who's
other.
Gundy?
Gundy Al Bundy.
The family name is related somehow to the.
All right.
Whoever wrote Joey that note that she thought was great to keep.
Oh, there's a closed sign. We are closed. I was just verbally assaulted in my own store for no reason and for the safety of myself and customers. We're closing at 4:43 p.m. today. Any appointments will be rescheduled after I've cleansed the store of all negative energy and will open tomorrow at regular hours. Namaste, Sam.
I would love to wear that sign around my neck.
What store? This is tourist spots. Closing at 4:43 p.m. today. It's a very weird time to close.
That, to me, feels like as they were writing that note, they're like,
Yeah.
fuck, what time is it?
Yeah, that's true. Will you hand me that magazine? I'm trying to figure out who Sam is.
Tell me, what was the...
Sam?
Can I have
Yeah.
that pen back, please?
Oh, Sam Gundy.
Oh, is it Sam Gundy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what she said was the note from Sam Gundy to Joey.
Oh, is Sam a woman?
I don't know. I don't have
Yeah, we
any...
just need to figure that out.
A little
Like,
disappointed. I need to know what the hint was for Keep Safe,
Oh,
so I can look for clues.
yeah. Years of light shift all things, even stone. Years of light shift all things, even stone. Dang it. I'm never going to get this password. Okay. Let's see.
Well, don't say never.
Where's the back of this? Okay. Evidence collected, sample of blood, urine, bile, and tissue, post-mortem CT scan, bark fragments from minor scratches along body consistent with bark fragments recovered from the driftwood, rock and sand particulate, as well as natural fibers from posterior head injury. Histopathology, tissue samples representative of the major organs have been processed onto glass slides for microscopic examination. These histologic specimens have been examined and preserved in 10% formaldehyde and placed in a single storage container. According to the rate of decomposition of the body in 44 Fahrenheit salt or 44 F saltwater and preliminary Lygian amphipod scavenging of only the lower abdomen. The body must have been found within a 24-hour period after being submerged. Furthermore, because of what is known about the brand of the watch described in the clothing and valuables section, it is presumed that the body entered the water no later than 10:13 p.m. and no earlier than 3:43 p.m. Will you write that down? Because we need to know about a time.
I'm aware.
Good.
What was it? No.
So it's between 3:43 p.m. and 10:13 p.m. Seawater aspiration led to systematic hypoxemia.
This is gonna get really annoying. I'm very sorry. It was 10 what p.m.
13.
I'm gonna be just very.
Causing myocardial depression, reflex pulmonary vasoconstriction, and altered pulmonary capillary permeability, contributing to pulmonary edema. Contusions observed on the head are consistent in color with perimortem bruising. No defensive wounds or ligature marks present. Cause of death is drowning, evidenced by fluids in the lungs, throat, and sinus activities. Given the body's proximity to Ballantyne's Bluff, we determined that the victim fell from a height, hit her head on the way down, and drowned. There's no way. There's no way it's that small of a wound, and you would get it on a fall.
Well,
Is this
yeah.
of the same? This is like the second page or something?
Yeah. That's all in these police cases.
Well, for like that to only be it.
Yeah. I mean, all the drowning and stuff. I mean, well, no, she was killed before and thrown in.
I mean, we know that.
But the
What time did she meet her sister?
4:45. It's just extremely weird that they're all just like, yep, it's drowning for sure. So obviously the coroner is in on it. Like, that's the best way to get away with a murder, is have the coroner on your side. So yeah, it was totally drowning. Well, what's this massive shotgun blow to the head? Yeah, that happens when you drown.
Okay, so that we're thinking the body hit the water at 10:13.
No later than.
No later than 10:13.
And we know that if she met her sister at 4:45.
And also, for the record, this is probably
Fine.
way more important. There's a schedule.
Wow! Can I see that?
Well, we can see where it varies.
Yeah. So this was on Friday, the day she was killed.
She was killed?
At 8 a.m., French toast with Ruby with a heart next to it.
Ruby, you fucking.
At 9 a.m., review posts from yesterday ask Leia about Lighthouse Fest prep. Nothing at 10. At 11, library books due. Check GE. At 12 p.m., she was supposed to call CB about Augusta account. Rescheduled, due tomorrow. Then at 2 p.m., pick up an egg sandwich from Moz. Need coupon.
Hold on, pause. They think it was suicide or an accident?
They're saying she fell, yeah.
Well, just like an accident?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can definitely rule out suicide because she has stuff planned for tomorrow. Just saying. If somebody.
Unless you really don't want to call about Augusta account.
I would rather kill
I'd
myself.
rather jump from this
Hang
bluff.
on.
More police stuff. I haven't
Yeah.
looked at them yet.
Nope.
Make my dreams come true.
So 4 p.m., meet Gwen.
Late.
Unless, oh wait, do you think this would be like at 8 o'clock and then anything over here would be 30? Like this is 9:30? Because like if she was supposed to meet Gwen at 4:30, that would make sense.
Yes, maybe.
Okay. Then Portobello risotto for dinner. Ruby's going to the movies. Give her some cash. Who the hell's Ruby? Oh, their daughter.
I thought their daughter was like a toddler.
Yeah.
Give her some cash. Let her get an Uber.
At 8 p.m., try to sort things out with Clarence.
At 8 p.m.?
I guess so.
Weird.
Question mark. At 11 p.m., wait up for Ruby. Don't fall asleep on the couch again. And on notes, first time, find time to breathe. Look up a yoga class that's scratched out, painting class. Print Ruby's community service form, and then tell Jay not to forget onions for tomorrow this time.
Where?
And this was scheduled for tomorrow.
A community service one?
And this was supposed to be for Saturday, the next day. Breakfast date with Ruby. 10 a.m. Return his docs, I guess. Conference call with commission. Call CB. I don't know who CB is.
No, we don't either. That's the fun part.
So that's her little plan.
Yeah. for
So
today-
what's at 6?
6 o'clock? Nothing.
Nothing's listed in 6?
Nope, not for either day.
Okay. She came home, according to her daughter's recollection here, she came home and they made French toast together at 6 p.m.
Oh, that was supposed to be at 8 a.m.
But she came home at 6 p.m. Oh, yeah. That's when
And the
Ruby,
pen-
when she actually saw her, she recalled that
Well,
she and her mother
write that down.
had made,
I'm writing it on here.
they made French
That's
toast
for
together.
stuff that's not around. Sorry,
Oh, they
Cat's being difficult.
You're being...
You're probably difficult. No.
Give me the coaster. That's what.
I'm coming, Beth.
Oh my god.
Me and Ruby will be there.
Okay,
So 6 p.m. on that Friday.
yeah, she recalled that she and her mother had made French toast together for breakfast.
Oh, okay.
For
so
breakfast, and then met again for dinner at night sometime. Okay, that was me skipping lines. Again, they met for dinner at night sometime around 6 p.m.
Okay.
So we're narrating it down.
Yeah, her voice broke slightly before she cleared her throat and continued with labor breathing. Mom gave me a couple bucks, told me to save it for later, and then
to go to the movies.
yeah, and then I left. She claimed she ran home after about an hour and came home to an empty house.
Okay.
Now, before this was just the juiciest part. She's also was more comfortable in the interview with her grandfather versus her father because she had to have someone watch her.
Dang.
And she was not comfortable. Not like when they asked, "Would you be more comfortable speaking with us with your father present?" And she was like, "No, quickly."
Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, so portobello risotto for dinner. Ruby's going to the movies, but that was at 7. So if she's saying it was at 6, then
she came up at 6. They ate dinner, and then she gave her money for the movies.
Okay.
So that lines up.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we know she wasn't killed before 6 and 7.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
So we have about a 2-hour window from 8 to... And at 8, she says, try to sort things out with Clarence. Question mark.
Who's Clarence?
I don't know.
Behold.
That's what I was trying to find, like, a list of...
Well, yeah, where's the Chamber of Cultists? Well, we know where that
Right,
is.
the Chamber of Cult. Yeah, these reports
their
seem
member
pretty... I mean, there's some weird shit with the heart. Like, it's hyperdilated in areas, which I don't know what can lead to.
Hypertension.
Short of if she had, heart failure or whatever, but...
That's what killed her.
Well,
But I'm like, it could be maybe some kind of, like, pressure trauma. It seems like
Could
there's
it
something
be-
pressure-related.
what could it be if she wasn't killed immediately?
Yeah.
Like, from a... I mean, because
like, maybe she was knocked out and then they just pitched her...
Well, what's interesting is, like, can I see the sexy photo
Oh, there's a photo?
Of the butt.
of the butt?
Butt photo.
So, I mean, you're the doctor. Well, you're not a doctor.
Yeah,
Not a
you're the
doctor.
The way that looks like it's like right here, like right. I don't know if that placement immediately would kill you.
Oh, it would super kill
Like
you.
right at the bottom
That's
of the brain?
I forget what this is called.
That's your baby soft
But
spot.
essentially, a lot of your autonomic functions, your body, your breathing, your heart rate, is all constrained at the base.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can just instantly kill someone with that shit.
Why
Well, there we
is
go.
such a sensitive location? That's like the squishiest part.
I forget the term for it. It's been a long time since anatomy, but yeah.
That's where my coworker had her stroke.
Oh.
That's fun. Put stroke in there. Stroke.
Okay.
What'd you
And
try? You're just guessing.
Risk, because it's risk taker.
What about Rosie?
Or Ruby.
Ruby, that's her name.
You're an idiot.
Okay, so now we have...
That wasn't it.
I love my notes are very much crackpot, like detective over here.
You guys want me
It's
to
the
read this?
time where she dies.
Oh yeah, put it in time.
Oh, there's a back. So we've got statement from Ruby, which... You want me to read that?
Yeah,
The
go
whole
ahead.
thing?
Yeah, go
Okay.
for it.
Okay, so the whole statement from Ruby. Location, Hendricks household. Then they give the address. So the Hendricks live at 104 Captain Place, Mallory Rock. Where's Captain Place? Beth's house, right there.
Oh, nice.
We already labeled it. Miss Ruby Hendricks was interviewed in the living room of her grandparents' home by officers Alex Costello and Sullivan Combs. That's Sully, isn't it?
Yeah, no, he's a police officer.
Okay. 2 days after the body of Mrs. Ferris-Hendricks was found. Ruby is the daughter of Josiah, Joey Hendricks, and the deceased Elizabeth Beth Ferris-Hendricks. Because Ruby is a minor, I asked whether she would be more comfortable speaking to us with her father present. She quickly said no, and answered and asked if her grandfather could stay instead. Mr. Hendricks complied with the request and remained present during the entire interview. That could be fudged in there too.
Okay.
Who knows? I don't know. Everyone loves him. Because he's the murderer.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's the thing is, like, we have to take some of this stuff for face value because if they lied on everything,
No.
we get nothing.
I'm just like, he's the murderer.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we're being taught a very hard lesson is that we don't always solve cases.
Well, you can't always get what you want.
I asked some preliminary questions, such as how she was feeling and what happened that Friday.
What's your favorite?
Ruby seemed a little uncomfortable, adjusting her clothes, pulling her legs up to her chest. She said that Friday had felt like any other Friday. I went to school and came back, got ditched, and went to bed. Officer Costello asked for clarification. On getting ditched, quotation marks. Ruby shrugged and said her friends canceled plans with her. When asked what time she left to meet them, she shook her head and said, I don't know, 8. So she left to meet with her friends at 8.
Okay, that all lines up, kind of.
Okay. Officer Costello then asked when Ruby actually saw Beth, and that's the part I read to you guys earlier.
Gotcha.
So, we have the back statements. Do you want the other set of statements?
Sure.
We'll do Joey next. Josiah! Joey Hendricks. Location, Hendricks Construction Group main office. Mr. Josiah Joey Hendricks was interviewed at his workplace by officers Alex Costello and Sullivan Combs 2 days after the body of Mrs. Ferris-Hendricks was found. Joey was married to the deceased. Witnesses reported the two had argued the night before at a local restaurant. Officer Costello found Joey cleaning up his office and packing boxes. When asked what he was doing, Joey informed us that he planned to move in with his father and work from home soon. His haggard appearance suggested a distinct lack of sleep. Officer Costello proceeded to ask about Joey and Beth's relationship. Joey stopped what he was doing and shrugged, saying, I wasn't perfect, but she was my wife.
Oh, what? It's like, yeah, well, she's dead now.
Well, he's in a gay relationship,
that's
how it ended. I think that's going to be our red herring, is the gay relationship.
Unless Sam
I
is
then
a woman.
brought
Sure, Sam's a woman.
up the witness account of their argument the night before and asked what they fought about. He claimed it was nothing significant and couldn't remember. I almost did like a
Yeah.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
Couldn't remember.
Yeah, what do you want to know?
What do you want to know? When pressed, he shook his head and said, whatever it was, it's not important now.
Hey, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Because, they're always busy in the shows, and it's like they don't turn to talk to the cops. They're always doing their job.
Yeah.
If you got approached by the cops, you'd be like, oh, yes. What can
Yeah,
I do
I'm
to
so
help
sorry.
you?
I am very innocent. Why?
Something happened to her?
Then we asked Joey to run us through the day of Beth's death. He looked exhausted, finally taking a seat at his desk to talk to us. He rarely made eye contact, but he stated rather matter-of-factly that he worked most of the day. He reported that he had dinner with Beth and Ruby and then wasted the evening at home until it was time to go have drinks on the boat with his father. So he wasted the evening at home, reported that he had dinner with Beth and Ruby. I don't think that
No, that doesn't
links
match up.
Okay, so we've caught an issue.
Write it down!
Hold the fuck on. Which part? Like, he had dinner with them?
Yeah, that he
Starting from
lied.
there? Starting from there, he had dinner with them?
Yes.
Is the lie. For sure.
And then went to have drinks on the boat with his father. It's the father-in-law, man, who was to meet at 10 p.m. After his father canceled, Joey claimed to have remained on the boat until the sun rose. He said that he returned home. When he returned home, Beth wasn't there. We concluded the interview by asking if Joey had any idea why Beth would have gone to the Bluffs. Joey's eyes began to water as he hit the arms of his chair. He responded with a raised voice saying, "No, I don't! Beth had a habit of running off when things didn't go her way, and I had a habit of not asking where or why." After a moment's pause, Joey asked if we needed anything else and rushed us out of his office before we could answer.
You know what's interesting is his reaction to being questioned reminds me very much of Paul Bernardo when Carla Homolka's sister was brought up and he started hitting himself. Jesus. It wasn't meant to happen. You haven't listened to that. You don't like Last Pod anymore.
I know.
You don't like, yeah.
I'm not a fanboy
No.
anymore. I'm not a night shift worker anymore. I don't have the time.
You have all the time. You don't do anything. How many people can you weigh and see how tall you are?
You should see me, work, sir.
I will.
Oh my! He actually
Will.
watches you every day. So wasted evening.
Every time you bend over.
Oh my god.
So we have some synchronicities here. Not synchronicities. Desynchronous statements? Anyway, I don't know who I'm talking to.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So we got Ruby, and if you want to, you want to do the other statements?
Yeah, I did also find the new screenshots from Good Fences, which was their neighborhood forum. So I have those available as well.
Okay.
But this is Jody Hendricks. I'm wearing a little badge, by the way. This is a cool little skull thing.
That's kind of cool.
Beth
Look good on a hat.
You're
That'd be a
supposed
good
to.
hat
Oh, that's
then.
true. Yeah. You're supposed to take that little backing off, put it directly
Stab
on
it
your
through my
chest, and
nipple.
just. Yeah.
All right. Miss Jody Hendricks was interviewed at her family home by officers Alex Castillo and Sullivan Combs 2 days after the body of Beth Ferris-Hendricks was found. Miss Hendricks is the mother of Mr. Josiah Joey Hendricks and is the mother-in-law of the deceased. After sharing condolences for the family's loss, I asked Miss Hendricks about her relationship with Beth. She responded promptly, practically cutting me off before I could finish the question. Miss Hendricks indicated that Beth had been a sweet addition to the family. Of course, she said, they weren't without their disagreements, but the two reportedly got along as well as any mother-in-law, daughter-in-law pair.
Which means they don't.
Yeah, right, yeah, that she resents her. You stole my Joey! He was such a sweet boy!
He suckled on my breast before you came.
He used to hit me long before he hit you! Miss Hendricks then recounted the events of the day, noting that she saw Beth come to the house that Friday afternoon, worked up into a tizzy, to talk to Mr. Hendricks. Why the fuck would she go? She doesn't have. It's not on her schedule to go.
Yell at Mr. Hendricks is not on my schedule.
Mrs. Hendricks said she was unable to gather what had her worked up, but reported that she and Beth exchanged words briefly before Mrs. Hendricks went up to take a bath. I was an absolute mess coming out of the garden, she said to us. She appeared nervous or at least uncomfortable, rubbing non-existent dirt from her fingers and looked about the room for something. It's so easy for dirt to get stuck underneath your nails, you know, and it's not a proper look, not at all.
So dirt was under her nails? On Beth's nails?
No, underneath, I'm guessing her own nails.
Jody's.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be my guess.
Dirt under her nails.
She appeared nervous or at least uncomfortable, rubbing non-existent dirt from her fingers and looking about the room for something. It's so easy for dirt to get stuck underneath your nails, you know, and it's not a proper look, not at all.
So I think she is obsessed with appearances, because if you read that note that Devin has,
Oh, I haven't read that yet.
read it. Because it's from her, she is very, like, be submissive for the sake of holding the peace. Like,
a good Christian
yes.
wife. Mm-hmm. Good cult wife.
Yeah, we'll read the note.
Good Rocktario wife. Yeah.
Performed surgery on me without
Yeah, just a
anesthetic.
ball of morphine. Officer Castillo asked whether Miss Hendricks saw Beth leave the residence, but Miss Hendricks quickly shook her head and said by the time she finished washing up, Beth had already left. Miss Hendricks then reported she spent the rest of the evening cleaning around the house until she and Mr. Hendricks settled to watch some television and talk. She recalled that Mr. Hendricks left in a hurry at what must have been around 9:30 because he was late to meet with Joey.
Oh.
But Joey said he canceled.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those two go work on the boat every Friday night, but I'm fairly certain they just sit around and drink beers. Not sure what for when they could just meet here.
Their
but boys,
evil club!
Yeah.
It's totally the father-in-law.
Before he left, Mr. Hendricks reportedly helped Miss Hendricks with her medicine and tucked her into bed. Miss Hendricks appeared relieved, saying, "Martin will tell you I've always been a light sleeper, but believe me, I didn't hear a single firework." Miss Hendricks later reaffirmed that after Miss Hendricks left, she fell asleep quickly and did not hear any news of Beth until the following afternoon when she was notified by the police.
Okay, so we know that the father-in-law left, or per her report, he left at 9:30 to
Yes.
go meet with Joey.
Yes.
Joey reports. How are the cops not picking up on this? How are they not like...
They're in on it!
How are they not like, oh, this isn't sinking up?
Yeah, wait a minute.
How is this not a murder, guys? Yeah, who was to meet... Joey Clint. Okay, this is Joey. Wasted the evening home to have drinks with his father when he was to meet at 10 p.m. After his father canceled, Joey claimed to have remained on the boat until the sun rose.
I'm gonna get some pens so we can all take some sexy notes. Here you go. Devin, catch. You didn't catch.
I caught it with my neck.
I was like, oh shit, that's gonna hit him in the eye.
You throw like a quill.
It's like it was like a dark pen, and you got like these bright lights, so it's like I can't see the shit at all. Like it just.
Yeah, so he helped her with her medicine.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, wow, I slept like a baby.
Yeah.
Even though I'm such a light.
Ooh! Did we read the 1043 thing?
No.
From where?
Okay, what I found on her body when she was found was an analog watch that's waterlogged that's stuck at 1043.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh.
Well, what's interesting about that is, well, what does that tell us?
And it says, the watch in the body shows evidence of water damage. Tests on similar watches suggest the watch could have stopped somewhere between 30 minutes to 7 hours after being submerged in water. So if you subtract like 30 minutes from it,
it'd be 10:13, which is the final.
It's linking up with our time that when she's getting murdered around.
That'd be the
10:13.
The last, like no later than 10:13.
Yeah.
So which paper is this? Oh, this is the final autopsy. It's first page.
So I have around 9:30, Mr. Hendricks canceled plans with Joey, according to Joey. Here's the last statement from Martin Hendricks, the father-in-law. Mr. Martin Hendricks was interviewed at his family home by officers Alex Lucillo and Sullivan Combs. 2 days after body, Mr. Hendricks is the father of Josiah and is the deceased father-in-law. Both worked on the town council and frequently met at the Hendricks residence. Officer Castillo called Mr. Hendricks into the kitchen, offered condolences on our behalf, and led with asking how Beth was feeling when he last spoke to her. Mr. Hendricks was pensive but forthcoming, stating that Beth had come by that afternoon to discuss matters relating to the town council. No, there's no way. Because if she's literally putting in breakfast and dinner shit on her plan, there's no way she wouldn't have put on here.
Can you see the schedule?
Yeah.
When did he say she stopped by?
In the afternoon, and it's not even in there.
So this is so French toast Ruby Heart.
Like if she's supposed to be so like anal retentive about like her plans and schedules, and even goes so far as to like cross out stuff to reschedule,
It didn't give the time.
then she would have put meeting with Mr. Hendricks, especially if it was about town council stuff.
That is true.
He did not disclose what exactly those matters were, but mentioned he had been helping her with a proposal. Mr. Hendricks reported that he felt she had some frustrations with how slowly things were progressing, saying, "I tried to assure her that we were doing all we could, but you know Bethy, very headstrong, that one." Mr. Hendricks then described the rest of the day as an eventful one. He said work was hectic, and he had somehow forgotten about his usual get-together with Joey that evening. Mr. Hendricks explained that he and Joey would often meet on their old family boat. "Our heads are clearer out there, and it's admittedly an excuse to spend time with my busy son." Your son doesn't fucking do anything.
So why is this in different inks and handwritings? I mean, it could be that...
It could just be a different pen.
That's very true. I was just... maybe it has some kind of importance.
Right.
So he's saying that he met his son?
I thought he was going to. He later claimed that he rushed out of the house as soon as he remembered, and that on the way to meet Joey, he received an urgent phone call from Gwen Ferris, who asked him to check on the pool's pump room at the Mariners Lodge.
That's right.
He reported that the valve had broken, causing the room to flood enough to trigger the silent alarm. After wading in and fixing the problem, Martin said he was so soaked that he called Joey to cancel their plans and headed home to dry off and get some sleep. He guesses around 11 p.m. Okay. Well, that lines up.
So did we figure out who Clarence is? No? Okay, so we have a Clarence, and then we have a Gundy that we need to clarify.
Yeah. And then a Sam.
Yeah, Sam Gundy, that's it. So we have a Clarence, and then we have a Gundy.
Yeah.
And what is this?
Just a closed sign. So if he closed at 4:43, if we can find someone potentially saying they went to Sam's store,
Let's take Sam.
So she had dinner with her daughter, then left. But the thing is like, why would...
Oh! Yes. She is the daughter of the DJ Edward Gundy.
Okay.
So Sam is a female.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, we already figured that out.
No.
Sorry,
Kat
I was
for some reason
interrupting.
wanted it to be a gay
I
relationship.
don't know why I
and
thought
was like,
Gundy was just...
I know I heard
was
the
like
name before.
the
Yeah, here in the
scale.
kayak recovered. It was
Oh, okay.
the DJ Eddie Gundy, and then it was walking the beach with his daughter Samantha Gundy. So Sam Gundy, and
So this is a letter specifically to Joey from Sam.
from Sam. Yeah.
Long time no see. Remind me you're available for work, right? I was just taking a look around the shop, and not to be a bummer, but it needs so much work done. It's unreal. You remember when your dad stopped by and offered to build up the shop at a discounted, respectable rate? That was the greatest help when I just started out. Other contractors are just quoting me way too high, and it's really been disrupting my inner peace lately. You know, I always try to keep calm, but they wouldn't even account for me being a small business owner. I mean, don't they know it's always a huge risk to trust a new company? Ridiculous. Anywho, I noticed a leak in Mother Island storage room. Not that it matters, but there's still that patch I got last time when the corner of the ceiling was all droopy. I tried shining a light through it. I'm not sure if it's rain damage or what, but I'm worried about it caving in or damaging the herbs back there. Do you think your dad would be willing to come take a look at it? Maybe he'll know how to fix it permanently, or you know, if he's too far away, maybe you could come take a look at it yourself. I'm sure it's not even that big of a deal. Yeah, and then...
We already wrote it down.
Well, I'm going to just circle, so I don't have to. And I feel...
I mean, I can tell you which one's the story.
Don't bother, Cat. I'm doing my own investigation. I work alone. Because I'd also have to try and find the letters. So this was also crumpled in Beth's office.
Yeah.
So I guarantee you she figured out that Joey was having an affair.
Yeah.
And he's... Joey did it.
Well, there's something interesting in the examination. The large numbers of glomus organs have a loss of volume through vasoconstriction.
Do you think Beth would have
Present
thrown...
in hands and feet.
Do you think Beth would have been the one to assault her? Verbally assault her at her store?
Could
If
be. Remember, she got fired up for some reason.
Oh,
Beth
you're
was
right.
fired up about something.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she could have been.
This was at 4:43,
Yeah.
and she showed up at Gwen's
late
at
and
4:45.
Okay. Oh yeah, and she. Oh yeah, she was supposed to meet her sister
At 4:30, if
and
she
she
went
was late.
here and yelled and got this
Oh,
note.
and on her thing, she wanted to do a yoga class or something. And,
And she crossed it out and just said painting.
uh-huh.
Sam, you slut!
Hey.
Was Joey really that guy? He can't even act.
So, right.
Sam, you can do so much better.
So where was it? Look up yoga / painting class.
Yeah, she marked it out, so she must have.
Did she?
She must have. That's why this is all crumpled up.
Uh-huh.
And then it was found with this. You're the greatest risk I was willing to take. This was to Joey from Sam. She must have gone to.
Maybe she went there and caught them together or something.
No, I think she
No.
must have found this letter and then just went and talked to Sam personally at her store and probably yelled at her because she was verbally assaulted.
And we found this in her office.
Yes.
Ah.
And then it says we're closing at 4:43. Like Kat said, she
What
probably.
an odd specific time.
Yeah.
Well, like what Kat said, she probably literally was writing this out, looked at the time, and was like, "I'm closing now," because then 2 minutes later, where is her store?
Yeah, let's find that out.
Yes. And Sam.
I don't know if it's gonna be called Sam. Is it-
Right. I just.
Give me the magazine.
I can't reach that.
Thank you.
All right.
Use your telepathy.
Mage hand.
Thank you.
Right.
Magic missile.
Mallory Rock.
Horoscopes. We looked at those last time.
I was just verbally assaulted in my own store for no reason, even though I was clearly fucking a married man.
Right. Maybe does Mother Island sound hippie enough?
Yeah. She said Mother Island's something
Is that you think?
in the
is
note
that-
to Sam. Yeah.
Oh, Let's see. Yeah, anywho, I noticed a leak in Mother Island storage room. But I don't know if that's hers. I tried shining a light through it. It could be hers.
I don't know why she
I think
would
that's
bring
her
it up if not.
shop, Mother Island. That sounds
They
like
did a
she
great-
sounds hippy dippy.
Yeah.
No, she is.
Namaste.
Yeah.
So
Well, because she's even like, I need to cleanse the store of all negative energy.
Okay. Mother Island is all I'm gonna write. Just a
Okay. And put
Sam.
put no well yeah, put like dash Sam and then comma 443. Because that's when it was. Like time 4 and then the colons. Dot,
Okay.
dot, there we go.
What's Beth's birthday?
It's this. I already marked it.
Thank you.
What's Sam's? No. So
Wow, Sam, that is so
they
generous.
did a great job with the staining. Like they even wiped their ass like there's
I
no
was gonna
beauty.
say, I was like,
Fit. Oh, it smells like feces.
wow, it smells like
Just a big fat streak.
there's like a recall on these games for people getting just E. coli.
So Joey had an accident at some point, huh?
Yeah.
So are we supposed to give like we need to find out when it happened? I mean that's just that I mean we know that now we know why she was upset, but we still have the timeline of 6 o'clock to 10:13. Not even 6 o'clock, probably 7 if you eat dinner for an hour.
Okay. Well, here's something. So
Because then again, we also are focusing on kind of the motive, and we're supposed to be focusing on the time, which I don't think we've narrowed down.
okay. So here's
Yes,
something.
we've narrowed it down greatly to 2 hours.
Okay, here's
Oh,
something.
right.
Here's
Yeah.
something. So if she lined out the yoga class after the argument,
Yeah.
then we know that maybe the blue she wrote in after the argument.
Oh, okay.
That day.
Yeah, different day.
Got Augusta
Yeah,
account?
like maybe previous days she wrote it ahead of time, and then
Yeah.
the blue is what she changed on that Friday.
Yeah. Try to sort things out with Clarence at 8. So,
Oh,
and that's about when she died.
Clarence is the pastor. You know how I know that? Because I'm looking right at him. Also, there's Mother Island out right there.
Oh God, essential oils. What a fucking loser.
Yeah, that's her workplace. Okay.
Okay. Mallory. Yep, you're right. Reverend Clarence Reaver. Isn't Reverend and Pastor like? Isn't that redundant? Reverend Clarence Reaver, comma Pastor.
I would say not if they're marking them as different.
What would she be? What would she be trying to fix with the Reverend?
Her spiritual journey.
For when she kills herself at Vanishing Beach.
Why is she?
Oh
just-
no, I get it. She was upset about the. I figured it out. Super twist. You want to know my new headcanon?
Okay.
Okay. Super pissed about the affair.
Okay.
Right.
So she's like, I'm gonna get back at him by framing him for my murder. So she goes to Vanishing Beach, stabs herself in the head with the ice pick, falls into the water.
Did we
go.
establish if there's an ice pick?
No, that's the only thing that I can think of that might
Like,
be
did I miss that?
that small. If that's
Okay. Also figuring out some of the shorthand that she has here. So we've got JWE, we've got CB, LHF.
yeah, CB. I don't know, but actually, hold on. We still haven't looked through the good fences.
Oh yeah, I want to know all the hot goss.
So
I saw a
Okay, so she said good fences was she was a moderator with her friend Leia or Leah. The Mallory Rock forum has been down for a bit, but Leia sent me admin level screenshots of all the posts from the day Beth died. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. It is with extremely heavy heart that I write this post today. As many of you know, we lost one of our kindest, most... Okay, I don't really care. Post 1. It finally happened. I can't remember if I read this last year or not. Someone probably, summerfolk, was using other people's backyards as a showering station. Well, it appeared to me today. I woke up to find clothing hanging from my shrubs, garbage in my yard, and wondered why my driveway seemed wet. Someone definitely used my hose last night. The worst part was that I left a pile of excrement in my garden. Guess I'm going to be taking my hose in at night. I couldn't even. Soap on a rope? You let them come in my yard, I'll let them know. I'm so sorry, Madden. Did you get it all cleaned up? Next time I see Sully, I will get some answers from him. We can't let summer people disrupt our lives like this. Not funny, Dan. Okay.
So, quick question. So, though, like the couple had an argument at a local
Like
restaurant.
yeah.
And what time was the argument?
I have no idea what you're talking about. What argument?
Joey and
Yeah, and Beth. They had an argument at a restaurant at some point. Remember?
Joey and Joey's statement.
I don't have Joey's statement.
I don't have any of the statements.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Here's something. JW. Wait, you said JWE?
Mm-hmm.
That was something. JWE networking event. I'm sponsoring an event at the Last Bastion tonight, 7 p.m. Go ahead and invite your friends and your family. Stop by, grab a drink, and take a look at some of our newly renovated homes. Must be 21 or over to drink. And then Beth commented as a moderator, just a reminder, but self-promotion is against the rules of the forum. And then the person at this isn't self-promotion, it's a community get-together. I'll even save you a drink just so you can sit back and look pretty.
Ew.
Jordan Woodard event.
Oh, this asshole?
Oh, is it the guy?
Yeah, it's this asshole.
Okay. Yeah, that's JW.
Okay, so
apparently he was setting something up at 7. Beth just seems like a fucking boomer. She probably throws fits with people on the give and take site.
Anyone on a
on a community forum.
So where was that witness statement where they did get in an argument? So this is the old stuff. This is the new stuff.
Yeah.
Statement. Save decomposition. Journal examination.
And I don't know if all of these are relevant.
Do you have another one over there?
I don't
Or,
care if none of
or is
them
I
that
have the
all
one
fine?
for Jody and Martin, the parents.
I see.
Yeah.
One of them was where they talked to someone.
They did say that they got into an argument. So there was an event at 7 p.m.
Okay, you guys ready? This one's a long one, but Beth commented. That's really the only ones I'm looking for.
Okay.
Samantha Gundy. Sam Gundy.
Uh-oh.
Needing to vent. So as many of you know, I am like the nicest person you will ever meet. I only suck husband dick. But there's something that's been weighing on my spirit lately. Dislike.
course.
God, I already hate her.
I feel like I'm up against a wall with this acquaintance of mine. Our energies just clash all the time, and we've been at odds for over 30 years at this point. I honestly wish she'd just disappeared, but I mean, you guys know me well enough to know that I would never wish harm on anyone. It's not for them that... if not for them, then at least to protect my own psyche. No need to take on bad karma, right? But enough's enough. This woman thinks she knows what's best for everyone when she doesn't even know the half of it. And her poor husband, my gods. I can't even get any contract work done at the shop without her complaining about it. To be fair, if my aura was as overbearing as hers, I'd probably be worried about my husband leaving for a better person, too.
Wow.
So, Sam, you're just a massive cunt. You all should see her trot around the town hall. She treats me like I'm somehow less than her, even though we're supposed to be on the same team. I even went so far as to send her a peace offering before. A very nice herbal skin lotion from Mother Island that's currently in stock.
Herbal skin lotion?
Yeah.
More like herbal poison lotion.
More like fat.
Wait. Pterodorm sleep aid.
And it was not unconcentrated, or it was concentrated. I don't know.
Okay.
Sam did it.
All natural sleep. Pterodorm concentrate. 1 equals 8 pterodorm. I don't know what that means. Do not take without diluting. She drugged her.
Okay. Well,
I don't know.
I'm like, I guess. I mean, if that would work through the skin.
Maybe. Well, how does one...
You drop it into your asshole.
I mean, are they oils? I mean, it's in a dropper? Do you drink it?
Maybe.
It's probably like something you drop into like tea or something.
Or your eyes.
Or your
Could be.
eyes. Yeah.
Anyway, but she claims... Oh, wait, hold on. But she claims it cost her to break out. Yeah, right. My store is all homeopathic, and every item is charged for good manifestations. Listen, you live on a nasty-ass island. Your shit is garbage.
Also, just because it's homeopathic doesn't mean you're not allergic to it.
Exactly. And for the record, you don't have any money. You're not... you're not bringing anything in. Like, that's worth anything. So if you broke out, it was from something you did, not me. Maybe it was from micromanaging your husband and everyone else in your life. Anyways, thank you so much for listening. I've just been so stressed lately because this woman keeps bringing all of this negativity to my space, and I just want to be done with it. Have any of you experienced this before? How did you handle it? Almondine Noga responded, "You're ridiculous."
Oh, I love it.
Wildy family, Sam, are you okay? Doug Brown, doubt it. Samantha Gundy, I'm fine, just a little frustrated. Thanks for checking in.
Who was that?
Sam commented back, "I'm fine, just a little frustrated. Thanks for
No,
checking in."
who asked about the checking in?
Some guy.
Wild family or Wilder family. And then Beth comments, "Why don't you try talking to them about it honestly instead of posting such a passive-aggressive note on a public forum?" "I've tried several times, actually, at Mother Island." "Are you serious?" "Yes, I have. And if she thinks I haven't, she's more than welcome to come by the shop and talk to me for once." Tanner, "Yeah, I had an old roommate that wouldn't leave me alone for years. Bad cause of main brain. He finally left to meet his soulmate, and I couldn't be more thankful. Just hang in there. All waste finds its way out eventually." Dan Short, "Dude, you're one to talk." Jesus Christ.
So
Sam's just this fucking woe is me piece of shit who
Sam-
tries to act all like
That's the girl we all
spiritual,
hated in high school.
pretty much. Like,
Well,
no,
no.
I could never do anything wrong.
she's a girl boss. Sucking dick has nothing to do with it. She's just a
No, but
fucking
because
moron.
she's so fucking peaceful, there's no way she could do anything wrong.
Well, she has problems. She doesn't create them, obviously.
Yeah, you're right. That post wasn't causing a problem.
Exactly.
Best place for dumplings? Oh, okay.
That's a weird way to phrase it.
Okay, so the Jordan Woodard networking opportunity. Since someone decided to lock my previous thread, I just wanted to remind everybody that I'm hosting a bar night at the Last Bastion on behalf of JWE. I'll order drinks to get us started. Just stop by at my table. I'm still here in case your schedules have freed up. We'll be here till closing. Oh, wait, this was at... Oh, hold on. So that JWE networking thing, that was on the schedule, right?
JWE
Yeah.
scheduling. Meeting with JWE.
Yeah, that'd be...
Return his documents, I guess.
Okay. Interesting.
Ooh, and what if she's referring to a past accident? Because I guess they were going to counseling? His past accident was when he cheated on her.
Maybe.
Oh. Maybe he got into the accident. He needed some like homeopathic like healing remedies, and he was like, "I'll try this." And then him and Sam were talking. They hit it off, and she gave him the Gluck Gluck 3000.
Look, his vacuum
The
seal.
vacuum suck gawk gawk 3000. TJ Richards talks about worst night ever of people yelling outside their house.
Oh.
That was at 8:14. When was dinner?
Sorry, what was that?
TJ Richards talk about people. He's trying to get some sleep, but there are people yelling outside of his window.
He's trying to get some sleep at 8:14.
He works at 5 in the morning.
Okay, I respect it. Also, the world doesn't revolve around you though. If you wake up at 5 a.m. 10 p.m. is the silence law.
On Mallory Rock, it's
Mallory Rock, it's 5 p.m. and you
5
shut
p.m.
the fuck
Everything
up.
closes, and we know for sure everyone's closed on Sunday to go to cool Reverend Clarence Pastor's sweet
Oh,
ass.
I guarantee you, this is an island. It is a dry Sunday island. You
No,
cannot
'cause
buy
they
alcohol on
Oh
Sunday.
yeah.
No, we know JWE's breaking the fucking law. Yeah. You serving those White Claws breaking laws.
So let's play a game. It's a Friday night, the only night you can get some decent sleep. There are people outside your window yelling about who knows what, but hey, I'm sure they'll stop soon, right? Right? No, they'll keep on going for nearly an hour and a half. That's an hour or so out of your sleep. In case it hadn't occurred to them, some people have to wake up for work at 5 in the morning. That's not anyone's fucking fault or responsibility.
Right.
If you wake up at 5, suck it up, move. Or get a better job.
Leave Mallory Rock.
Now, what could they be arguing about at a time like this, you ask? Well, they're so busy shouting over each other that I can't really tell, but the lady in the blue pantsuit must be awfully bent on getting an answer because she's still standing there talking to this man who somehow seems even more uninterested in their conversation than me. What's your pick? Lover's quarrel? Breakup? Update. For those of you saying just to go outside and talk to them, I don't see any reason why I should have to go talk to them. They should know better than to be this loud at night. It's 8 o'clock. Grow up. Update, part 2. I've taken a peek out my window and I'm in awe of all the people to be outside of my house screaming. I'm really surprised that it's the Reverend that doesn't seem to understand the importance of some peace and quiet.
So the
Well, wasn't
Reverend.
she supposed
She was
to-
arguing with the Reverend.
Oh, well, someone in a blue pantsuit.
Oh, in her autopsy report,
Is it a blue pantsuit?
light blue blazer, light blue pants,
Yeah.
light blue pants.
Okay, so this is perfect actually, because he said this is at 8:14. He said that they were arguing for an hour and a half. So that makes it 9:44.
Roughly.
Okay.
No. Wait, it was at 8:30? I thought it was 8:30.
This is 8:14 p.m. whenever he updates it.
So 8:14, he hears them arguing.
This is when he posted it.
Or at 8. It would have been at around 8 because he probably let them go for a while because he was probably just like, okay, they'll shut the fuck up. And then he probably had a moment where he's like, I
would probably imagine this is... unless because the time would probably update each time you modify the post. So the last update was him talking about the Reverend being there, so that would have been at 8:14. Before that, he says they keep on going for nearly an hour and a half. So if we roughly equate it to that would make it about 9:44.
So about 9:44-ish.
I don't know where this guy lives, though.
Well, it'd be in their neighborhood because it's a neighborhood post.
What is it?
It's Good Fences. It's like the neighborhood, the neighborhood thing forum.
So it would be in Beth's neighborhood. She wouldn't be a moderator for it.
That's true.
Because Beth isn't going to be a moderator for this neighborhood. She doesn't live over there.
Yeah.
That would be stupid, but she does kind of seem like the
her
person
trying to be the moderator
who moderates everyone.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm actually the moderator for the whole town.
Danny Brighton, LOL, how much you want to bet they're not even that loud? You're just cranky. Tanya J, if I were you, I'd go outside and ask them to quiet down. I'm sure they don't even realize how loud they're being. Eve Journey, just go talk to them. Doubt you can fix anything by coming on here to complain. See some of the, God, this Good Fences is Facebook. This is just cancer posts. So that's interesting. The 9 o'clock.
So now we know that she was arguing with the pastor about something.
Yep. And she said she was supposed to fix something.
What do you think they're
what was his
arguing
name?
about theology? His name
is Clarence Reaver.
Yeah, I think that was at like noon or something.
Call CB.
CB.
But that was for the next day. CB about Augusta Count rescheduled. So, and the argument happened what time? 9?
No, at 8:14.
8:14. Okay, so she has penciled in here in the second flavor of handwriting to try and sort things out with Clarence.
What time?
It's scheduled for 8.
Okay. Yeah,
that tracks.
That does track.
Well, so again...
So they argued till 9:30 about?
9:44 is what I'm...
That goes back to what I originally said.
Can I see that?
Yeah,
I'm just keeping notes on here. So...
If she had it scheduled for 8, let's say they started arguing at around 8. That person wouldn't, like at 8:14, if you hear someone make loud noises outside of your house, like if they're arguing, like you wouldn't immediately be like...
Oh yeah, you don't have your notebook, so you don't have the... You can't pull up the
scriptures. I mean, yeah. they have the Bible verse.
He has
like
them memorized.
I memorized them.
Wow.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is like the 8:14 is exactly whenever he updates it, part 2. So if she met him at 8, and if she's a punctual person, she met with Clarence at 8, tried to talk to him, and then they started arguing, and then he updates it at like 15 minutes later because they're still arguing.
Mm-hmm. So they argued till about 9:30.
Oh wait, no, I see what Kat's saying.
Yes, thank you. Okay,
What?
I was like, I don't know how to explain it differently.
Well, maybe you should explain it better.
Did I miss something?
The update at 8:14. If he updates it and it's an hour and a half, that means it would have been around 7:30.
Okay, but in her time frame, it's
8.
okay.
But that means if her and Ruby had French toast, and she might have left early and leave.
Can I see the post? Actually, can I just see the post? I would like to see it with my own eyeballs. I think that's where I would.
Why, you've been in those exact same situations. I know how you are
hilarious.
on Facebook.
Okay, no. So I'm not. Where did you get the 7:30?
So if he posts that at 8:14,
Yeah.
and he's typing, they've been arguing for an hour and a half. Then it's an hour and a half prior to when he posted it.
Okay.
I guess it wouldn't be 7:30. It'd be like,
That's even better thinking. Yeah. They'll keep going for nearly an hour and a half. It's an hour or so out of your sleep.
What do you think this paperclip is for? No, it's just held the papers together.
It's your earring. Put it in.
Give me the necklace. That was part of the thing, too.
What, the paperclip?
Yeah, the necklace is on here.
Yeah, it's the one that says something.
So, do I have all the papers over here? Are there any other? That one's part of the first bunch here.
That's her thing. The only thing that's left is papers of that.
Okay.
That's it.
Just. Where did I read something about them having an argument? Am I just crazy? Am I making things up? Is this a
No,
Mandela effect?
I know that there was something about them.
Okay. Narrators, autopsy, body well developed, surgical, 4 crowns, basic constriction, traumatic hairline.
Was this necklace found on her?
I don't know where that came from, actually.
Devin, her autopsy, did it state that...
No, the necklace was found in her office.
That's right.
Crumpled around the note.
Yes, that is...
Risk taker. You know what this might actually be? This looks like a little devil's tail.
Yeah. Oh, the measurement on the wound is a bruise. It is not a pierce.
Yes, a bruise from the ice pick.
Interesting.
14 things.
Yeah, it says right here, blunt force traumatic injury with minimal cranial fracturing resulting in cranial bruising. Bruise measured approximately 1.27 centimeters, so it didn't pierce. Parietal bone observed.
You know what it might actually be? If it's not as aggressive as an ice pick, that Vanishing Beach is literally right next to the Mother Island.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it could have been accidental? Like they got into a fight as she was rocking off and Sam or whoever just could have fucking hit her and just dropped her, and then she freaks and throws her body in the water?
I mean, not unsurprising.
Because she's a risk taker.
But I'm voting for larger cult thing. I think this is going to be a red herring.
Well, right. Well, what's very weird is just
I think I definitely just want to make sure that people know that the husband's a bad guy.
the inaccuracies with everyone's statements.
Well, not everyone's statements, just...
Oh, maybe it was the coaster.
Leia Atwood, remember to read the guidelines. A quick reminder from the group's admins to please read the guidelines for this group before you post, as we are increasingly having to moderate or delete reported posts that do not follow the guidelines.
Well, that's your job as a moderator. You
Right.
signed up for it for this free community.
That's funny.
What?
So Ruby posted,
yeah.
when your friends cancel plans, it looks like a TikTok, and it's called Click Clack.
Click clack!
Sorry, I already had plans with Lindsay that I forgot about. Sure. Hey there, sweet girl. You didn't need them anyways. What song is this? Yeah, it's literally a
That's so cute. It's a tic tac.
Click Clack.
Click clack. Oh.
What is it?
It's Ruby, her daughter, posted about her friends bailing on her.
Uh-huh.
And instead of TikTok, because it looks like the text from TikTok, it says it's on Click Clack.
That's funny.
We
and
can
then
use this as like a divining thing, and it will point
Yes.
us to the killer.
Is there a magnet in there?
That'd be
Check
fucking
it.
cool.
See, there's a magnet.
Yes!
Nope.
It
Yeah, try that now.
heavily resonated with the P, so PP. Is there a magnet in here? What if it like... You're like, oh.
okay, so those were all the good fences. Ruby's Click Clack video. When your friends cancel plans, I'm probably gonna get. Okay, so she's not a toddler.
She was 6 years old. Ruby, your Click Clack stupid, but you didn't.
I'm so glad I don't have a Click Clack. Okay.
That was a cute song.
No, it wasn't. And I'm doxxed now. Okay. Yeah, so that was the new stuff from this one. Yeah, the Bible verses are here. We still can't get into Keep Safe because I don't know what the password is.
What is Keep Safe again? It's just...
Keep Safe was the cloud file service that she used. And it's password logging. I think she was keeping her work on there. There might be some information there that can help.
We're probably not going to get into Keep Safe yet.
Well, it says there's information on here that might help in this one, so I'd imagine that we'd be able to get into it.
We'll type in Click Clack.
I thought it like click, but
Dude, Clack.
no, there's no way. Years of light shifts all things, even stone. What would years of light do?
Well, I was thinking maybe it had to do something with, like, the reflection of the lighthouse. Like, maybe... I don't know. Where is the lighthouse, actually, now that I'm speaking out loud?
So, the husband drugged her so she'd sleep real hard.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's interesting.
Yeah, he helped her with her... If you ever helped me
You know
with
why?
my
Oh, you know
medicine-
why they were both of them giving her sleep pills so they could meet up, Joey and Sam.
Well,
If,
wait,
if
what?
Joey's drugging, if
Why are they giving Jody sleeping pills?
they're giving Beth sleeping
No,
pills.
they gave Jody.
No.
Well, yeah, they're giving Jody
Oh.
for sure.
Oh,
but
okay. Well, you guys are saying her, and there's a lot of hers.
Well, yeah, but
and
me
the
and Devin
main-
knew exactly what we were talking
well, we haven't
about.
heard anything about Beth being like complaining about being tired all the time. I don't think we've.
Well,
Yeah,
Sam gave her some herbal skin shit.
Right, and that gave her a rash, but we didn't
Yeah.
hear about anything after that.
She just pulled a Mean Girls on her. Give her some foot cream instead.
So what's wrong with Ruby that her friends don't want to hang out with her?
They're teenagers. There's probably nothing wrong
Well,
with
it's probably
her.
her shitty ass click clacks.
But if he's interacting with her pills, he could have taken some more of her pills to
Yeah.
give. So that's.
Yeah.
I'm still leaning towards father-in-law.
I have no idea. I mean, we still don't have the time frame.
We are getting very, very, very close, though.
We've collected a bunch, and if you've been
Well, the thing is we're supposed to. If you can figure out her path that day, you might be able to narrow down the time frame of her murder. When you do, use the contact button to shoot me a message. And
path as well. We want to know where
Well,
she went.
we essentially kind of
It wants her time.
she went to 443. She went to Mother Island.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
she met with the mother.
And then where do they live?
That would probably
I don't know where they
that'd probably be in the first.
Oh, it's in. They have an address.
Oh, great.
So just Ruby. I want. Okay, so Jody, 104 Captain Place, Mallory Rock. Captain Place. Captain Place. Captain
Well, no. It
Place.
would have been. She would have met with Gwen at Gwen's parents to talk with Gwen about her mom. So that's going to be in the.
No, the Hendricks household. Wait, so that's not Beth's house? Where's Beth's house?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's see. The day of the murder, we met at the hotel I run to talk about our mom.
Okay.
Mariner's Lodge would have been where she's supposed to meet, and she's
Okay, and that's
Which
5.
is, yeah.
This is where she started. This is her work. This is
No, no.
Gwen's workplace,
yes.
and this is what's the time?
It would have been. When did she say she met? 4:30, right?
When I thought it
Four-
was 4:45.
4:45. Yeah, you're right.
So we want to write 4:45 here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you know she was there.
I'm gonna circle these just so they're a little
Yeah.
more obvious.
Yeah, because on her schedule it says meet Gwen at 4:30.
4:43.
How long did she stay? Does it say how long she stayed? Oh shit. To start with, Beth was late, and as much as they tried to get her, she was somewhere else, and she had to go. I was going to call her later that night to check in, but there was a pool emergency at the hotel. Time got away from me, and I never called. Okay. Then, at
Oh, it was the night before that the witnesses reported that they were in an argument.
okay.
Anyway, so that was the meeting place at a local restaurant.
So we know for a fact the final, this one because it's supposed to be XX colon XX dash XX colon XX. That has to be 1013, right?
What?
Like the final one has to be 1013 because it's no later than 1013, and her that watch was permanently stuck.
Yeah, after 30 minutes. So 10:13 feels good as like an end time of when she
Yes.
died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if she,
So death 10:13 is what we have written right now.
well, we're finding a range,
Okay.
not a specific time.
I thought we were trying to find a very specific.
No, why would we have to input a dash? That shows a time frame. But we have to be specific to the minute. We can't just do 9 to 10
Okay.
or something.
So she started out the day. So we're starting it from Gwen's perspective when they met.
Yeah.
So
then
we know she had an argument with Sam about something.
Yep.
About the
most likely the affair.
the ass fucking.
Can I see her autopsy report? I haven't even gotten to look at it.
Oh.
Myself.
I think there's a couple pages to it.
Yeah.
There's that piece. Reach for it.
God damn it! What is this fucking password?
Put in rock.
I put in rock. I put in hook.
Did you put in
Anal.
Terrio?
It didn't work. It wasn't anal.
10:13 and no earlier than 3:43.
Years of light shift all things, even stone.
Ooh, put star.
Okay, no, it wasn't star.
You're gonna be mad.
No, I would have been happy because I can't get in.
It breaks.
Does this sound hollow?
No, it does not. Why don't you shake it around? See if there's anything inside.
Okay, it's gonna be her name. It's gonna be Beth. She's that dumb. It wasn't Beth.
Should be Sam with 2 M's.
It's gonna be Leia. It's her lover. It wasn't Leia.
So what time
tried
were her click clacks?
It didn't have a time.
Didn't have a time
No,
on it.
I tried looking at that too.
And so what is that code for? I know you mentioned it earlier.
What?
It's something from Gwen.
What code?
The one you're trying
No,
to
this
do.
one. Yeah, it's her keepsafe where she believes Beth kept her work.
Kept her work.
Yeah, like it literally says, the other new item is a link to a cloud file service Beth was using called Keepsafe. It's password locked, and I think she was keeping her work on there. There might be some information there that can help, but I can't get in.
Right.
I'm horrible with because this is the only stone we have.
It's not Ruby.
No, I tried Ruby
Oh,
too.
okay.
Okay, hold on. Damn it. I was like, oh, it shifts all things, even stone. And I was like, oh, she kept fiddling with this, so we shift everything over. So then would it be...
Ope?
I tried to ope as well. Damn it.
Oh, if you
Don't you fucking say something dumb, Cat. Don't you
let me
don't
do
you
it.
do
Just
it.
let me do it.
No.
Let me do it.
No.
Let me do it. Epo. If you take off the H, you get ope.
Oh. This is the only thing that would read years of light, shift all things, even stone.
Yes. Years of light.
I'm getting a hint.
All things.
Hint.
No, you.
Do we get points taken away?
There's no points.
Do we get Sherlock Holmes degrading us?
Yeah, he's gonna insult us.
He's gonna call me stupid. Guys, not to panic,
let's
but
look at her.
she did have her key ring with rings and keys on it.
Okay, well apparently...
Do you have the her? Anything you see? Anything? Oh, her paraphernalia that she had on her.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I was actually looking at that.
Apparently you need a password to get some fucking hints.
Oh no. What do you mean a password? Like.
If you're looking for a spoiler-free help on a code or puzzle, navigate to the hints section.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the hints section?
It's not 1984, is it? It's her birthday.
I don't know if it's numbers. 9,
There's 1784.
1984. No.
1784. Like
17.
Well,
No.
that's to be the day. No, what's September? That's 9? Like 0984?
Or literally has a clue. But
Yeah, you're supposed to go use the password from your inventory card to gain access.
use the what?
Use the password from your inventory card. Oh, probably that
Oh.
one.
Must be something.
Yep. Oh, okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Is it Hope?
No, I've tried that.
No.
I know you guys have been.
I've been
with it.
fucking
It's
And
with
also-
it.
I've been distracted over
It's
here,
also
so
not
I don't.
Pope.
I'm not completely privy to everything.
Is it Pope?
It's not 1851, the lighthouse.
It's not 1916?
It's not. Okie dokie. Okay, dokie.
The password prompt was created by Beth and refers to her stone and her lighthouse coaster. That's what I've been fucking with!
Her stone and her lighthouse coaster?
Yes.
Okay, years
Really?
of light.
It's yeah, because there's a hint. It says years of light make me wet.
Can I see it? Years of light.
Yes, that's the seagull. Yep, that's the keepsake, and it's some
Years.
Years of light, shift all things,
even stone.
even stone.
Years. Years of light.
Years of light shift all things, even stone.
All things, even stone. I don't know. Where would that need to be positioned to? Am I supposed to be blocking something here? I don't know. Yeah, that's weird.
'Cause it-
Years.
There it is. Years of light shift all things, even stone.
Years.
Sorry. I'm getting real, like, goofy over here. It kind of looks like...
Years of
You have lost it.
I knew this fucking coaster was involved.
Put the schmoster down. I'm going to look
years.
at it more. You can't. You wouldn't.
I mean, years.
Because doesn't this look like an S?
No.
Does to me. Doesn't that look
Oh my
like
god, actually kind of does.
Remember when I said you start to
So
stroke
you,
out?
I mean,
and
yeah, that
imagine
looks like a
things?
7. That looks like a 5. That looks like an E.
Exactly. No, that one does look like an E, though.
MR Lighthouse.
Mr. Lighthouse.
Mallory Rock Lighthouse.
Mr. Lighthouse.
I don't.
Okay.
It's her stupid rock too.
Absorb the
I'm
rock.
going to the next one.
Okay. If it's really obvious, don't say it out loud.
Oops.
Yep, Devin broke it.
The password prompt mentions shift. Maybe look again at your investigation guide on the desktop. God damn it. Seagull. Okay, mentions shift. Suspects.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Caesar shift cipher.
Oh
The
my
cipher
god.
is named based on the belief that Julius Caesar used it to encrypt his personal communications. To encode the sentence using a shift cipher. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Cipher it. Okay.
What's going on?
I knew these ciphers were going to come in. It says
Is this a
shift something.
cipher?
Yes. So, to encode a sentence using a shift, the writer shifts each letter of the alphabet forward by a certain fixed number. For example, the top row of the following chart is the regular uncoded alphabet. The bottom row is the alphabet shifted forward by 5 letters. So, if you shift, so put... No. Why'd you write cipher like that? I'm so upset by this stupid thing. It's MR Lighthouse.
Oh,
Like that.
right.
And then I don't know if the 1855
It's
is
not
in
the
there.
alphabet.
That's
So we shift the
probably by 4, because hope is a 4-letter word.
Okay.
But that wouldn't give us a 4. So to encode the word example shifted forward by 5 letters is JCFRUGH.
Well, hope is a 4-letter word, so what if we shifted it? I'm just giving us a starting point. What do we get?
Oh my
So it has nothing to do with these anymore. Now we're just in a cipher.
I don't know. This thing, it's like a. The word example shifted forward by 5 letters. Bottom row of the alphabet shifted forward by 5 letters. So, because that would be. Why are they reversed like that?
How do we know how many are shifted?
To decode JCFRUQJ, you must shift each individual letter backward by 5 places in the alphabet. The alphabet can be shifted by any number, although shifting by numbers greater than 26 get a bit redundant. In other words, remember, there are plenty of ways to add complexity to a shift cipher. Because of this, not all shift ciphers will appear to be straightforward. The shift is only used on parts of the message. Perhaps every second word is shifted, while the other words in a sentence are left alone. More than one shift is used within the same message. For example, one sentence in a message could be shifted by 12, while the next fuck that. Fuck all of that. How do you shift a stone? Beth had a favorite stone. Mm-hmm. Did you receive anything of Beth's this episode that had a date and had something to do with light? Yes, we did. Those were all the hints.
Date and light? MR51? I don't know. Oh! Within the middle, it's MR51. Try that.
MR51?
Yeah, try that. Is that a thing?
Well, I still think we should, after you try that, I think we should try shifting the word hope.
MR5. Oops. 1. Nope.
Damn!
No, because we're supposed to use a shift thing, which is like moving, but I don't know how to do
Right.
that.
So it told you that it's a shift cipher?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
To begin, start with the word hope found on Beth's stone.
Uh-huh.
Using the investigation guide and the year found on the coaster from episode 1, shift the letters of hope down the alphabet with the corresponding numbers of the year. H shifts down 1 to become the letter I.
I?
Okay, so Kat's writing out the thing. That's as far as I'm going to go. I don't want it to actually tell me.
Gotcha.
Okay. And that makes sense.
Stretch.
Well, no, the clue gave, but I just didn't know. I wasn't catching shift, and I definitely wasn't looking at an investigation guide as a shift cipher.
Yeah, I'm like retarded over here.
No, I actually forgot that they even did.
So you're supposed to. Okay, so from H, since you're moving it over, you shift it 1, so that's gonna be an I. And then what's the second 8?
O, yeah.
Yeah, so from O, count 8 spaces.
W?
W.
Cat scratch on my back.
I don't know. I don't know your back.
Cat scratch on my back.
Scratch it?
5 from P.
U?
And then 1 from E, which would be F.
E-woof.
Okay, so what is it?
E-woof.
I, W, U, F. Yay!
Hey!
Okay. Ha-ha!
Listen, I don't like to victim blame, but Beth deserved it.
I mean, I like the idea of a cipher, and I don't think it's that far of a stretch. I don't know codes, so.
I also think no one would do that to their password.
All things light, or
Light, in the years, light shifts all things. Oh, in the years.
years.
Wow.
I said year earlier. I was like, the only thing with year is the number, but I wasn't thinking.
We were scratching at the door to be let in, and the door was open. It was unlocked.
Yeah, but because I was reading I don't think the investigation guide was super
Obvious.
Was super helpful because the example it gave just made it seem like you had to shift the entire alphabet.
Well, yeah.
And I was like, but by how much?
That's what I said earlier.
Well, hopefully this will help.
I was like,
yeah. Okay. So files. Cora, the departed shifts in the reflection of each year. Why?
And more ciphers.
That one's just locked. Ruby. No, it's just pictures. Oh my god, there's a guy with a knife.
Check the pictures. Gotta see.
Yeah,
Is
it's just
anything
pictures.
time in the background?
It's just pictures of Ruby. Okay, no one cares.
Lame. Who keeps pictures of their kids?
Right.
Starred. Nope. Recent.
Hey.
God, you stupid bitch. Okay. Counseling email.
Oh.
Hi, Clarence. Clarence Reaver. I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to check in. After last counseling session, you seemed kind of curt with me, and so I thought you might have been having a bad day, but you changed your tune almost as soon as Joey walked in. So I have to ask if there's anything that might have done to upset you. If so, I'd like to clear the air and apologize. This was 6 days ago at 11:34. It doesn't tell me when. Beth, your husband brought up good points at the last meeting, points to which I merely recommend you listen. I believe all things considered, I've acted more than fairly towards you. Whatever problem you perceive is with you and not me. You're a fucking dick, dude.
God damn.
Clarence, is this about the town council? I know we may not see eye to eye on recent policy, but it has nothing to do with my marriage. Aren't counselors supposed to be impartial? You agreed to this long term before I took office. Hell, you were the one who suggested Joey and I try talking to someone. Please, if there's something else that is bothering you, let me know. You have been such a help to us, and I would hate to lose you over a misunderstanding. Clarence, there is no misunderstanding. If you are so offended by my humble opinion, feel free to find a more impartial guide. There are several wise counselors at your disposal.
So was he their counselor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I guess that's what she was trying to work out with him.
So she's feeling attacked because they work professionally together as well, which, wow, surprise, surprise, you can't.
Yeah. And then Jordan Woodard, ledger query.
Douchebag.
Oh, there it is. Ledger query. She did find something.
Yep. This morning I noticed a discrepancy on your ledger between last year's adjusted basis of one of your properties and your reported tax information. I verified with all the other documents you gave me from the audit, but it's still missing last year's actual tax adjustments. Also, there are those large transactions that still need to be classified. When you've got a minute, give me a call so we can set up a time to discuss. Jordan. Oh, come on, Beth. There's no discrepancy. No, everything I gave you is as it says. I didn't get successful by listening to small-town accountants. I had to work for all this, so if you want to find... I only started with a small loan of $1 million.
Yeah.
I had to work for all this, so if you want to find some imaginary problem with my ledger, you can keep it. I don't need you poking all around in my business, too, so thanks and all, but I think we're done here. JW Enterprises. That's JW. CEO. Okay, so you're obviously falsifying tax information, and she found out. And of course, if this was a guy inspecting, he would have probably not responded that way, but because he thinks he can bully women around.
No one's going to believe her.
No one's gonna believe it. Alright, so I need to get into this Cora thing. The Departed shifts in the reflection of the year.
Okay, so...
So, Departed. No, there's only a 4-letter word.
Oh, the movie Departed. Leonardo DiCaprio. So
Beth,
the reflection...
Beth, the Departed.
But that's her own work file, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but maybe this is just a hint to get in.
She knew.
Well, who died? Did she?
What happens? Well, just shift Beth for me. Just humor me.
Oh, okay. In the reflection of the year, though?
Yeah, so maybe 1851 again. So.
Well, like backwards, though?
In the reflection of the year.
Reflection, right.
We'll say do the alphabet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then do the numbers, but that's the name. So like one's A, maybe, I don't know, and then go from there. Or maybe I'm retarded.
Well, the Departed shifts.
The Departed.
Yeah.
Did her father die at some point?
Nope, that wasn't it. Damn it.
Did her marriage die?
Yes. It's long dead.
The Departed shifts in the reflection of the year. Unless this is talking about this year.
No, why would she make that the password?
I don't know. Why is there a fucking another password?
Because it's really special.
Because it's really stupid.
Don't blame Mr. Lighthouse. I just want... Okay, click to reveal solution. Let's see. Yeah, no, I have no idea.
Huh. Interesting inconsistency here. The sister said she had a huge gash in her head. in the description, but then on the autopsy,
Oh, it's not there?
there's that bruise thing,
Yeah.
and there's no descripted gash.
That is interesting. I don't... Maybe it's the same... Maybe it's the same code. Seagull. Keep safe. What was it? Iwu or whatever?
Ewoof.
U-U-F. No. I don't want to do another shift because I can't figure it out.
We'll just get the answer.
I can't find this Cora thing as like a hint. So it's kind of... It's episode 2.
How do you spell Cora?
It's C-O-R-A.
Well, maybe we need to shift Cora.
What?
It's a 4 letter. I'm just saying. 'Cause
Or
it's
the
4
departed
letters.
shifts in the reflection of the year.
Right. So the only reason I think that maybe we need to go backwards is because reflection.
But what's the departed?
Maybe Cora. Maybe this is a file of a dead woman. You see,
Maybe.
Feel me?
Damaging the herbs back there. She's growing pot.
Oh. That's funny.
Or she might be growing pot.
Oh, so this is interesting. The counseling email that I read, and I noticed this in the signature. He has a bunch of scriptures, and the hint it gives is has a habit of listing Bible verses. You've seen this type of cipher before. Don't forget to look at the links on the desktop and the investigation guide.
Oh yeah, on her death thing.
Yeah. And the investigation guide. So it would be a book cipher. Book cipher needs to be used in conjunction with a pretty large section of text. This text might be found on a separate piece of paper or the code itself. The cipher tells the reader what words or letters within a passage to look at and in what order. To decode a book cipher, be on the lookout for anything that might indicate on what line of a page it is, what word in a line, or what letter in a word you should focus. You could scatter the information even by providing you with something like this, which gives you the necessary information in the format of line, word, letter. So, first line, then first word, second letter. So if we look through all of his scriptures that he wrote on the back, we could figure out, we go to those books of the Bible, find that line, find that word, find that letter, and then he's writing in code
Oh, cool.
on that.
Can we do it?
Let's do it.
Alright, where was that?
Well, do you want to try Cora?
Yeah, let me see. And we'll go from that. So it's in, just hold on. Line, word.
Also, what are you trying to figure out right now? Like, why? How did you jump to that?
Well, I was clicking on hints because I just read that council.
Well, let's not get too focused on that right now.
So
if it's not going to help us.
you did
with the
Cora,
time.
DTZB?
Yeah.
Nope.
So the departed reflecting.
The departed shifts in the reflection of the year.
So what is okay? So we have possibly a year.
And then
The departed.
okay, so I mean, yeah, I want to figure out this Cora thing, but maybe we're not supposed to yet. So we know recycle bin. No, there's nothing there. Storage. No, there's nothing there. What's this I? That's nothing. I think it's just pictures. I have no idea. On The Departed.
Yeah, me either. I was just thinking maybe it was someone named Cora.
No. Episode 2.
I feel like they would have mentioned it though.
Right, because all the other hints are for crumpled note, the keep safe password, counseling, email, and time of death.
Okay.
So Cora's probably not.
So we're sidetracked. So we'll just we'll pin it for later.
Okay.
So how's our timeline looking?
We still don't have. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's 10:13. That's a finale, but I don't think we have a start. I mean,
that's why I wanted to look at her autopsy report. Does it say like how long she was in the water?
Yeah, they did have a time. So the body entered the water no later than 10:13, and no earlier than 3:43.
Okay, so that was where we got the original number. Okay.
So we just needed to wiggle it down from there.
Yeah.
If we also, let's see, the good fences shit. When was the last time she posted? 9:10.
Oh, she posted at 9:10?
She commented on that click-clack. Hey there, sweet girl, you didn't need them anyways, 9:10.
Oh.
That would have probably been around after the argument.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Because she argued with him like an hour and a half, starting about 8, roughly 8.
Yeah, so, yeah. A little earlier, probably 7:30. Oh, you know what, actually, if it's 7:30, and he posted, and he said they've been arguing for about an hour and a half, it'd make it around 9.
Hmm.
Or 6,
So
or
she
7.
was arguing with him up to that point.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Not 9, 10.
That's the latest, is because Ruby was supposed to go see her friends. I don't have the schedule. You do. Around 9, because they had dinner at 6.
Yeah.
And then...
Ruby went to the movies about 7. Then, gosh, sort things out with Clarence at 8. Arguing with Clarence at 9.
Because apparently Ruby and Beth do not live together. I don't think so. She's meeting with Ruby to do stuff. Like breakfast date with Ruby and stuff. Like, it doesn't sound like they live together.
Oh, that, to me,
She's
that
just super busy because she's a councilwoman.
Yeah, that
guess.
just sounds like she's making time for Ruby.
Yeah.
And she was going to wait up for her at 11.
Yeah,
So she met with Clarence, did a text, and then now we don't know what happened to her. So are we in the dark past 9?
9:10 would be exactly.
And we know that Joey and his father are both a little off on their times. So he's supposed to meet with his father at 10.
You know what's funny though? That super passive aggressive shithole post that Sam put
Yes.
was at 3:47. Beth commented last at 4:18.
Oh, shit.
So you know she was on her way. Because this doesn't necessarily say how long it takes to walk to or from places on the map, but
Right.
I have no idea what this is for though.
I'm having fun. Oh, it was...
But apparently it could be used
as
for the next one, because we got this and I was fixated on that the entire last month. So yeah, the last post was the click clack at 9:10 p.m.
Okay. So I think
And it says be really specific to the minute, no military time or any other weird stuff. 10:13 would have to be the final thing.
because of the watch.
Yes.
So body in the water.
Yes, because it said it could be submerged in water for up to 30 minutes,
I
right?
see. I'm just kind of curious. What the
No,
very
it
bottom-
had been submerged for 30 minutes to 7 hours.
32.7.
30 minutes to 7 hours, I think.
Okay.
I don't know when a watch stops working.
Oh, so the time frame of the gap of time we think we've narrowed the
Yes.
murder down to.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was saying. So
Yeah.
we don't need to be like 9:45 is when she was murdered.
So
It's-
I would say like maybe like 9:15.
that's what I was thinking, to 10:13.
Why are we doing 9:15?
I don't know.
Just because she's probably not standing on the beach saying it's okay.
So she texted her. Where was she arguing with him?
Outside of this dude's
Outside
house.
that dude's
so
house.
in their neighborhood.
So Up
Because
here.
he's part of the whole neighborhood. Yeah.
Yeah.
So somewhere here.
And then she would.
So she met with him, though.
Yeah.
And the guy was bitching. But where's the church?
I don't know.
Saint Estimus Church, 29.
Is that the only church?
No, I thought there was another one.
Does it say we're Reverend? It's on the back of that post or that magazine,
Yeah.
isn't it? Of maybe what church he is.
Mallory Rock Unitarian Church.
I know I saw that earlier. So I'm doing pretty
Yeah, that's urgent care.
There it is. It's number 8.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
But did she meet him at the church?
We don't know, but
No.
she went to go clear
Oh.
things up with Clarence.
They were fighting in her neighborhood because it's a neighborhood post.
Yeah, that's right.
But he came to meet her?
I guess.
So how did their conversation go?
Yeah.
Because they had that conversation when they were shooting each other texts?
Oh, when they were emailing a couple days.
Yeah, and then she
prior.
goes to clear...
So that's when they do. They meet for counseling at the church, but it sounds like he might have come to her for this.
Yeah, because this email was 6 days ago,
Yeah.
and if we're assuming that it's,
Right.
I don't know what 6 days ago means.
So he might have stopped by, like, to talk to Joey because maybe he's friendly with Joey.
Try to sort things out with Clarence.
Or
in the
maybe he was making
secondary.
a house call. Like, I mean, they didn't say that they meet at church.
That's true. He could have came to meet with
Yeah,
them.
I
But
just
the
said
Reverend
that
is
at church.
very much like right up in Joey's ass. So for some reason, a lot of people have a problem with Beth.
Yeah.
He is kind of annoying.
Oh yeah, yeah. She never learned to just shut the fuck up and say other people's business.
Listen,
and that's how you get got.
That's how you get ganked, baby.
You get,
Bing bong.
and if you don't give people that Gawk 3000, like Sam Glubby or whatever her last name is.
Sam Glock Glock. Her dad's like, please stop calling my daughter that.
Oh man, yeah. You keep fucking mouthing. Sam's gonna be next to be suicided,
Suicide.
to be Epstein.
Be got by the Clintons.
You're right.
Had to be got by the Clintons.
I mean, 9/10's the latest time we have. We're not seeing anything further that's actual living proof.
I mean, it might just also be okay with us putting 9/10 because that's the last, like, for sure communication we have from her. It might not want us to be so specific to be like, oh yeah, how long is the walk to the beach? Because we know that there's a walk, like, yeah, she could have theoretically either walked that distance or drove that distance.
So I don't think she was there because, like, Ruby came home, like, assuming they had dinner, and Ruby left at 7.
Ooh.
She says she got home about 8.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait. Friends canceled plans. Asked what time she left to meet them. She said, I don't know, 8. So she came back home about 9.
Probably.
She's about an hour.
Okay.
So her mom wasn't there then. So she was still... So then she was home alone for a little bit. And then, did her click-clack. And then her mom texted a thing.
It wasn't a text. It was on the forum.
Oh, she did a response to her click-clack?
Yeah.
Yes.
At 9:10.
So if
Yes.
it's a theory, because she was... Did we say that she was on Vanishing Beach?
That's where she was murdered.
Yes.
And where did we say that she probably started? Because we figured it out with the no, that's where the corpse showed up.
This is the workplace where she met with her sister.
Sorry, no, the man up here.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, murdered here and then washed up over here. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if she was over here at the beach clearing her head or something, she was on her phone. Does it say via mobile?
It did not.
But she was really working that rock, though. So she got anxious. So had the argument with the pastor, then got worked up further.
Yeah, well, maybe she had an
Hope
argument
rock.
with the pastor, and she was like, "I gotta get out of here." Went down to Vanishing Beach to be vanished herself.
Yep.
Or the fucking crew got together and full-blown KKK'd.
No, they Aleister Crowley. They made Aleister have a vision.
The time.
I mean, I don't think anything else past 9:10.
Yeah.
That was the latest, and it lines up with everything else.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess we can put in 9-10 to 10-13.
But what's weird is that that is a wide kind of gap.
Well, I mean that
that narrows it. It's better than half
from
a day.
3:45 to 10. Yeah.
So 9:10 to 10:15.
Because then you can start.
That's an hour.
Well, yeah, because
That's
then
true.
you can start cross-referencing alibis. Like, okay,
Well, 10-13.
yes,
So we know there's the issue with her husband and the father-in-law,
correct.
and they're
Her and
misconstrued.
Sam, her and Dickhead Money Boy, her and her husband, her and the pastor.
Yeah.
You know,
I know. I just meant that they gave reports of inconsistent
Oh,
times.
right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're not talking about everyone who disliked.
I thought,
Beth,
well, yeah,
because
because I was
the
sitting there.
list is long.
I'm like, at this point, how can everyone be wrong? Oh well, they're all part of a cult, and she's the outsider. So are we doing 9-10
She
to
won't
10?
give them soft pink sex, so
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame the Reverend isn't as cool as
Mike Warnke.
Mike Warnke. All right, are we doing 9-10 to 10-13?
Yeah, I feel. Okay
Are we okay with that?
I don't have anything better.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are the timekeepers.
I'm the keeper.
I've just been.
This makes a lot of sense. Looking back through the Good Fence post, I see that Beth commented on Ruby's video at 9:10. This information puts us on the right track to find whoever killed Beth. If only I had called her like I planned to, invited her over to talk or something, maybe this wouldn't have happened. Were you able to crack Keep Safe? I got in but can't figure out the Cora folder. Let's leave it
thank
for now.
fucking God.
Woo!
We were like, what?
This information puts us on the right track to find whoever killed Beth. While you were working on the timeline, I managed to put together a list of suspects. Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone I looked into has known Beth for years. I really can't imagine any of them killing my sister. I mean, we grew up with most of them, but I believe we're looking for one of these 6 people. Joey, Sam, Jody, Martin, Clarence, or Jordan.
Half the town, baby.
Who's Jordan? Oh, yeah.
Woodard.
Yeah. The
Jordan Sparks.
tax evader. I'd be lying if I said my immediate suspicion didn't lean towards Joey. I'm pretty sure something was going on between him and Sam, who also seemed to have her own problems with Beth. Martin and Jody have always been a little overbearing as in-laws. You saw Jody's note, and it's a little convenient that their alibis rely on each other. And then there's Clarence, who argued with Beth the night that she died, and Jordan, who had a falling out with Beth and is a total scumbag anyway. With this list and the time frame, I can start to gather information for you on each of the suspects. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. We
Jordan?
can do this. Jordan's the dickhead guy that she found tax evasion. JWE.
Yeah, I know. Every time
Do I
we
have
hear...
Alzheimer's? Okay.
So, we got it! 9-10
did?
9-10 to
Nice!
10-13.
Nice.
Yeah!
I will...
We did it! So that was Mallory Rock, episode 2. I hope you enjoyed. Stick around for the rest. I mean, this is a monthly kind of thing, but I mean, oh yeah, I guess we can kind of talk. I mean, what do you guys think it so far?
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I'm
Devin
really
was talking
glad
about.
that we keep getting these rocks. And
It keeps coming with you.
I'm
guys.
glad this wasn't a red herring. It showed up, but I love the concept of ciphers. I wish they were a little more
easy.
not
I know.
easy, more obvious that it's a cipher.
Yes, I think,
Like because the shift thing doesn't clue me in to be
Doesn't
like
make me think cipher.
yeah, because I don't. I mean,
I'm
like
never seeking a cipher.
yeah, I've
Now we're
looked.
gonna be like, oh God, what is a
What's a
cipher?
cipher?
I've looked through that investigation guide with all, and there's like 10. There's like so many ways to cipher code, and so I'm like, I just wish there was a little more leaning towards that.
I mean-
Not blatantly tell you, oh, shift cipher, but
Imagine the people who have to figure this shit out.
right, because it's funny with like, but those are people who study code. We do not study like Cold War like era code.
Oh, we don't?
Because like it's funny because we nailed it. Like we were like, oh wait, the year we need to do that, and then we like we knew it had to do with hope and stuff. But I was like, I'm not getting shift at all. And apparently the scripture uses a book cipher, which we'll do that off camera.
Yeah.
Just because that's going to take a lot of kind of looking up and stuff. But other than that, these are fantastic. It utilizes every little thing.
Yeah.
It is a lot of reading everything together, but I feel like
It's satisfying. And,
Yeah.
You know, we'll spread out amongst the group. It's a good time.
I feel like by the time we get it, we're just like, good, right on. Like, it's very worthwhile.
yeah, you're never like, I guess we'll go answer the questions.
Yeah.
Like we're pretty confident, and because it doesn't make you like answer 15 questions all at once.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, hey, how about you find out the location first, and then you do the time, and then because we have 4 more of these, so obviously the next one probably isn't going to be like who did it. I'd be like, okay, what else did we find out?
Time, maybe a weapon, maybe
Motive.
more motive.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure motive will just trickle down. It's so the Cult Club, but
Yeah, it's just, and it's really cool utilizing the app, and I mean the fact that they do modern stuff. The click clack thing was
cute.
Was
yeah.
cute. Yeah, these are fantastic. This is money well spent so far. But yeah, both of them have been really good. Very much. I like it. I like that it's also that we do it once a month. Because we initially the first time we did it, it emailed me. It's like, hey, you can actually expedite the next box. And I was like, no, I'll wait.
Over.
Yeah. But you do have to keep track of like all your notes.
Which is fun.
It is fun. I have your other notebook because I planned on typing it all out and just never have. So now I need to do that again and figure it out. But yeah, this was a really good session.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, stick around for the rest of the Mallory Rock Hunt a Killer. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.